Let me ask you a simple question. When's the last time you celebrated yourself? I'm not just talking about a small smile of satisfaction, but a real heartfelt celebration of something you accomplished. When's the last time you clapped for yourself, pat yourself in the back and say, hey, I did that. I made it happen. Yeah, I mean, you see, we live in a world that constantly tells us to stay humble, tells us to avoid seeming arrogant. It tells us to downplay our wins so we don't make others feel uncomfortable. Man, bump that. Now, while humility is a beautiful trait, can't deny it, it should never come at the expense of your own self-worth, though. Sometimes you have to be your biggest cheerleader. Sometimes you have to clap for yourself, even if nobody else does. Victory, it deserves celebration. Think about the work you put in, the late nights, the early mornings, the sacrifices, the doubts you had to push through. Look, man, you didn't just stumble upon success, partner. You earned it. And yet, how often do we wait for others to acknowledge our victories before we allow ourselves to feel proud? Way too often, man. They're at that. What if the validation you're waiting for never comes? What if the applause you're expecting never arrives? Does that make your achievement any less significant? Hell no, absolutely not. Every step forward, every goal accomplished, every hurdle that you overcome, is a moment worth celebrating, G. If no one else is clapping for you, clap for yourself, partner. If no one else is saying great job, say it to yourself, partner. Because the truth is, you know what it took to get there. You knew the blood, the sweat, you knew the tears behind your success. And that right there, that's worth celebrating. And nah, P, it's not bragging, it's acknowledgement. So, let's address the elephant in the room. Some of you might be thinking, but isn't celebrating myself kind of arrogant? Hell nah, it's not. Let's make something clear, dog. Hey, look, there's a difference between bragging and recognizing your hard work, all right? Bragging is seeking attention, fishing for approval, or belittling others to make yourself look bigger. And we all know people like that. But celebrating yourself, that's about gratitude, baby. That's about recognizing the work you've done and giving yourself the credit that you deserve. Look, man, would you tell a friend not to celebrate their promotion? Would you tell a child not to be excited about their first big achievement, riding the bike, making all A's and B's in their report card? Of course you wouldn't, right? So why do we deny ourselves that same joy? You gotta be proud of the journey. Look, you don't need to wait for a huge, life-changing moment to celebrate yourself. You don't. Every small victory counts. Let me say it again for the folks in the back. Every small victory counts. If you got out of bed and kept going on a tough day, celebrate that. If you finished a project that once seemed impossible, celebrate that. If you got up earlier than you used to, celebrate that. If you stopped drinking soda pops, quit drinking alcohol, or quit smoking cigarettes, yes sir, celebrate that too. If you started walking, doing yoga, lifting weights, really any kind of fitness routine to better your health, yes sir, we're gonna celebrate that too, partner. If you found the courage to take back your power by leaving a toxic relationship that was draining your energy, killing your peace, killing your soul, no, we're gonna celebrate that, because that's hard. If you enrolled in school to finish your GED, start college, or take classes to learn a trade or a skill, or hell, to start your own business, you know we're gonna celebrate that. Get that guap, get the bag. If you decide to build a personal relationship with God, if you decide to follow the commandments of the Most High, that's probably the best and most important thing to celebrate. If you chose to believe in yourself when doubt was knocking at the door, please celebrate that. Give yourself a pat on the back for that. Because life is not just about the big moments. It's about the journey. It's about the progress. It's about the small wins that add up to something great. Give yourself the applause you deserve, partner. Get yourself a Scooby snack or something. Put some pep in your step, B. You earned it. Let me ask you this. If you could go back and meet your younger self, the person who was just starting out, who didn't know if they'd make it, who doubted themselves, what would you say to them? Would you tell them how proud you are? Would you let them know that their hard work will pay off? Think about it. Well, guess what? That younger version of you is still inside of you. And they need to hear the same encouragement today. So I'm gonna need you not to wait for somebody else to give you permission. Be proud of what you've done. Give yourself this standing ovation. Gotta clap for yourself, B. Because at the end of the day, your success, your progress, your resilience, they all deserve recognition. They deserve the applause. They deserve the salute. So go ahead, pat yourself on the back. Clap for yourself. Celebrate the greatness that is you. And if no one else is going to give it to you, you better believe you have the right to give it to yourself. It's just work, baby. Let's go.